Tom Perlick, and I own and operate Perlick Farms.
Scott Perlick. I own and operate Perlick Distillery in Serona, Wisconsin. We farm a little over 2,000 acres. My dad actually runs the farm. This was actually his idea years ago, but the whole point of it was how do we take the grain that we're growing here and make something out of it here versus selling it all off as commodities.
And that's really how we got a distillery started, and the primary reason was to add value to the grains we grow here on the farm.
So when we started out, we actually started out in a very small distillery. Right on the farm. I had never made alcohol prior to doing this, so I didn't know, first off, if I can make anything worth drinking, or second off, anyone would show up to drink it. We're in Washburn County, Wisconsin, and we have a population of 17,000 people in the entire county, and we're pretty rural. We just kind of started out, we figured we'd have the tasting room where people would come by and maybe try the vodka itself or whatever we were making. We actually had planned to make a whole bunch of different stuff, and the vodka kind of took off, and I've been chasing my tail trying to keep up ever since. One of the limiting factors with everything was the fact that we just couldn't produce enough. We couldn't sit enough people here. And you kind of hit a wall with that, where you either have to build or you start losing business because you're too small. So that's where it's really helped out, is we've been able to keep up with that demand, keep up with the new buildings, the new structures, the new equipment to keep everything going, so we don't hit that wall and we can continue to expand.
What really made the difference for me is the bank is big enough to handle our lending requirements that we have, but small enough and personal enough to understand what we're doing. And it's just not a cookie cutter operation. Ours is a unique operation with the distillery, with the farm. We've got a lot of things going on. So it takes a bank that's willing to try something a little different. Just the fact that we've gone from where we were in the upstairs of a barn, and 7 years later we've got a facility that we can pretty much handle anything. We couldn't have done that without Jason being there saying, this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it, this is what we can do and what you can't do. So I appreciate his advice and expertise and guidance through all this. Couldn't have done it without him.